Do you feel the vibes?
Hey guys, it's IMDR here, and today I would like to take some time to discuss Destiny 2 PvP from the launch of the game to now through the first two updates of the Curse of Osiris expansion. First, I would like to state that I consider myself to be a PvP-oriented character. Whenever I log on to Destiny, whether that be 1 or 2, I jump right into the Crucible. I do not look forward to doing strikes, heroic strikes, or the raid, especially once I've gotten geared. Now, this brings me to my first point. The differentiation between balanced weapons and overused weapons. Whenever somebody dies in the Crucible to the Media Multi-Tool, from what I have seen, they believe that the weapon is overpowered. Personally, I believe it is not. The Media Multi-Tool is simply overused, along with the majority of the weapons that are in the current meta, whether that be the Last Hope, the Uriel's Gift, or any other 450 RPM auto rifle. Now, what I mean by this is that an overused weapon is due to the meta. The current meta of Destiny 2 is a scout rifle, a 200 or 180 RPM scout rifle, RPM meaning rounds per minute, and a 450 RPM assault rifle or the Last Hope. I very rarely see an energy weapon other than the Last Hope or the Uriel's Gift or any other 450 RPM auto rifle. Every once in a while, you will see an Antiope D in the primary, or a Better Devils, or some sort of other very common primary weapon, connect weapon. So, distinguishing overpowered weapons and overused weapons in Destiny 2 is very difficult. Personally, the only overpowered weapon I can see in Destiny 2 is the Last Hope, and it's not overpowered by much. I've countered it multiple times with my Hero's Burden submachine gun. That is my primary energy weapon that you see in all of my highlights and in the gameplay that you see here. Now, the only one who can change overpowered weapons and the meta, which go hand in hand, is Bungie. Bungie knows and has statistics of what weapons are used every single weekend in the Trials of Osiris. Now, it is up to them if they would like to change the meta or like to keep it the same. Second, the Masterwork weapons. Masterwork weapons are Bungie's ideology of rerollable perks, and the perks that I have seen so far are very minute. And what I mean by that is there's ones for reload speed, recoil, and a few others. I haven't really gotten my hands on too many Masterwork weapons yet. I think I have 2, and honestly I do not prefer them over my Hero's Burden as the way it is now. So I would like to see further progression in the Masterwork system, allowing for the possibility of deeper, more influential perks on the gun that can change the gameplay. Third, super reworks. What I mean by this is in the newest patch on December 5th, the Hunter's Golden Gun, the 6-shooter, was updated to where it did not run out as quickly. I personally like this idea. I am a Sentinel Titan. I am a Titan at heart. I was a Striker Titan on Destiny 1. I am now a Sentinel on Destiny 2. It is good to see a variation of supers. I was seeing a lot of Night Stalker in Destiny 2 PvP, and I am now starting to see a good amount of Golden Guns, and I appreciate that. I'm seeing a new aspect of the game. This leads me into my point about Sentinel Titan. The hit registration on the Sentinel Titan is one of the worst I have ever seen when it comes to registration on a video game. I believe I have a clip I will roll right now if I can find it. If not, I will just continue the gameplay. So, the Sentinel Titan, whenever you swing, you can hit somebody 3-4 times and it will not kill them, whether that be with the shield melee, or if you do the shield melee twice in midair and you do like the gust of wind, of void energy that takes him out. Either one of those, I have seen multiple instances of no damage being dealt and the target living the encounter. So, fourth on my list, the lack of important content. Now, what I mean by this is once you reach a certain level, I myself am almost max light, and I am definitely max level after the first week of the Curse of Osiris expansion. I see no reason for myself to jump back on Destiny 2. I love the game, love the franchise. However, there's just nothing for me to do. I don't need to go into the raid and get my 15th Sins of the Past, my 10th Mob Justice, and a second set of the complete armor. There's no need for me personally to do that. However, there are a lot of PvE people out there who do enjoy that. So, this leads me into my 5th point, ranked PvP. Honestly, if ranked PvP was around, I would be grinding Destiny 2 24/7, all day, every day, so I could get into the top tier of the ranked players. So, I've come up with a list of which I could possibly see Bungie ranking players in. First, at the top of the tier, I would say the top 3 to 500 would be in the pro category of Destiny 2. This is taken from the book of Call of Duty World War II. In their newest patch for ranked play, the top 100 or 200, I believe, are pro. And I would like to see that put into Destiny 2, just so we know if there ever was a competitive scene in Destiny, we would know who the best players would be on either Xbox, PS4, or PC. Second, I would like it to be Elite. And Elite is just a step below Pro. If it's 3 to 500, I would say 501 to about 1,000 or 1,500 would be the Elite players. After that, it would go Platinum, Gold, Silver, Bronze, with further numbers that Bungie would decide on. Now, I know that there is a ton of YouTubers and other content creators on YouTube and or Twitch that would love to see ranked PvP. It would bring them back into the game and give them something to grind. This brings me to my 6th point, a kickoff tournament. A kickoff tournament for Destiny 2 would spark a fire in the community and want players to come back and compete with a prize or no prize. It would still bring mass attention from the community. However, with ranked PvP and custom games so far out in the window, we do not know if this will happen within the 2018 spring. So, this brings me to my final point and my end thoughts of the Destiny 2 Curse of Osiris expansion PvP. Overall, I feel like this expansion is just like any other $20 DLC from Bungie when it comes to Destiny. It does enough to keep us interested for a few weeks, but however, does not have many game-changing aspects, which is what most PvP buffs like myself are looking for. They reworked supers, added masterwork weapons, and added enough content for players to keep coming back for a day or two out of the week, but not to grind constantly. These are my thoughts on Destiny 2 from launch to the first full week of the Curse of Osiris expansion. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to hear everyone's comments and what they have to say about Destiny 2. Thank you for watching. I'm going to let the gameplay roll.
A well-fought victory. No regrets on that one. Well fought.